So grades, I just didn't have any power. So this time happened the same way. So when I got into my deal, I thought, well, I looked down there and my doggone alternator amp was clear on zero. That's all the alternator's gone out. I'll go as far as I can on the batteries, and then I'll hook up the start the generator, hook the batteries together with jumper cables, make it on home. Sure enough, it died about halfway home. I pulled over and took my Jeep loose, come up, put the battery cables on it, jumped the generator, got it started, hooked up two batteries together, and we put the Jeep back on the motorhome. Got in there and started it. Come on, I got 18 miles from home.
Wow.
But it died again. It hot, it was about 95, 96
I heard
degrees.
you broke down.
So, well, I can't stay here and wait on a wrecker with the dogs, because, man, they were burning up. They were panting. Anyway, I took them home, put them in the cool, went up to an auto store and bought a new battery, because that one was old anyway. Took it back out there and put it on, and I still had nothing. It wouldn't even click. I messed around with it for 30 minutes trying to figure out what was wrong. Finally, I said, heck with it. I just called Good Sam. They sent a wrecker out. He tried jumping for my Jeep and everything. Nothing. So anyway, he hooked her up. And then he had to call a second wrecker to lift the tail end up, because the crankshaft, the emergency brake on that is electric. And when you stop like that, it locks. And you got to have it running, or, you know.
Yeah.
So he had to call another wrecker out to lift the tail end up to release the pressure on the wheels from the drive shaft. Took about 3 hours or better, you know, to get it all done and everything. So then the next morning I went out, put the electric, hooked it up to electric, went out the next morning, see if it'd start, same thing, click, nothing. So I said, well, it must be a bad battery, that new one I bought. So I took it out, took it up to the Advance Auto where I bought it. He went to put the machine on. He said, well, this might have had some trouble. And there was a thin black cover over the ground. I never did see it. The guy, record man, never did see it. He pulled that off, put his machine on there, 14 amps in it. Took it back down and put it in the motorhome. Old motorhome kicked right off. So all that trouble was nothing. My stupidity.
Which you were happy, even though it cost you a bunch of money.
Well, it didn't cost me anything. It was Good Sam. It's all free towing.
Oh, okay.
It didn't cost me a penny. But I was in that hot sun messing around 3 hours.
Yeah.
And cost Good Sam probably, since they had to send the second wrecker out, I bet it was $400, $450, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's just how things could happen.
Yep.
I felt so stupid when I took that battery back down, put it in there, and that old car just kicked right off. So then I took the alternator off, took it out to Ace, started auto, and the generator. Anyway, took it out there, and he fixed it in about 3 hours. He called me and charged me $30 for if I went and bought a new one. Yeah, everything's new in it, so it's great. I've used him over the years. He just really does a good job. I got it on there, and I'm gonna put a new fan belt back on when I hook it up. I'm waiting to not hook it up or put the belt on it, because the guy I'm gonna get to come and do some work on it that I have paid before $400 or $500 to get it done and never did get it fixed, is I've got a hydraulic leak over there, and I know it's in a couple things. Got to be, and I've worked on it myself, and cut the hose off, put it on, put a good clamp on it, and this, that, and the other. But I think it must have a crack in the seam somewhere or another. It don't leak a lot, but in a week's time, it'll leak a spot about that big around on your driveway, you know. And I want it stopped, because, you know, if you happen to park it on concrete like some of these nice RV parks are now, you got to put a plastic bag on it or something to keep them making a round spot on their drive.
Yeah.
I want it fixed.